for hip hop, that started when I was a young boy. I don't even know how old I was, probably like 6 or 7, somewhere in the young years. The first music video that I remember seeing was First of the Month by Bone Thugs and Harmony. And I like instantly fell in love with it then. Like just from that point up until like my teenage years, I like just idolized these guys and like just studied everything about them. And I mean, of course, you got the legends like Lil Wayne, who came into play later on when I started to understand lyricism and wordplay and all that. So, I mean, just the culture as a whole, it's a wide variety of artists that I just love that stuff, you know. So, I mean, I think it was a part of like my genetic buildup also. I mean, because my father was so into music, and I feel like a lot of the stuff that he was dabbled in was like passed down, like generationally. And like ultimately, I just feel like it, you know, it's a gift from God, honestly. Bone Thugs and Harmony. They came to Lynchburg back in April of 2018, and I brought my camera. I was trying to like take some footage and some photos of them. And they stopped me at the door and they were like, "Yo, you can't bring it in unless you're part of the camera crew." So I was like, "Bet." You know, took it back to the car, just went in and enjoyed the show. After the show, I hit up their cameraman on Instagram, and I was just like, you know, words of encouragement. I admire what you're doing. I hope to maybe be in that position one day. And that was all. I didn't expect for him to hit me back and be so welcoming. And he just, you know, he let me know that he could give me tips with anything that I needed help with. He gave me his personal number, told me to reach out to him whenever. So from that point, over the months, you know, we just built a relationship and got close. So I posted a picture one day in December or either November of 2018. He hit me up with some tips about it. He called me, and I was telling him, you know, I appreciate that, but I'm actually more into video. And he said, okay, well, we're coming to a city near you soon. If you want, I could bring you on stage. You can help me shoot, you know, with the Bone Thugs. You can meet them backstage, the whole experience and everything. So, I mean, that's how that came about. And it was just, I'm still kind of in shock about, like, it feels surreal, honestly, that happened, but it was dope. I would say, I mean, I don't have an actual name for it, but I would say what I feel like is most similar to is J. Cole, definitely. Like, just the way that like his enunciation, like his cadence is just like, it's like raw and it hits hard, you know? And it's not like just 1,000% serious all the time. Like he can go, with the same flow, he can go from telling you, you know, a deep story or just giving you bars on a track, you know? So I'll probably say it like it's closer to J. Cole's than anything. Okay, I've always been like a huge fan of video. Like, if any artist that dropped, I always wanted to see what the music video was gonna be like. Honestly, photography, that came about, like I wasn't truly interested in photography per se initially, but it was easier to me at first to learn than video. So I was just like, okay, I got a camera. Let me just try to learn some things about photography. Maybe it'll help me with video, some things, and I can earn, you know, a little bit of income. So that's where my dabbling in photography came from. But honestly, I'm much more interested and focused on video, like, because I've always wanted my music to like paint pictures and tell powerful stories, and it's like the camera, like, it allows you to do that exactly. So I mean, that's the whole reason I bought a camera. I was like, I want to shoot my own videos. I really want to bring creative content back into music. Like, I just feel like you hear these tracks sometimes where the guys, they go in the studio, they make it in 2 minutes, literally, and it's just like nothing about it. And you see the video, it's like $100,000 production, and it's crazy, and it's so good, and I feel like the song content just doesn't match. So I was like, let me try to mesh high song quality and high video quality. My favorite would have to still be music. For two reasons, I think, primarily. For one, I just feel like it comes easier to me than video. Like, I'm not, saying that to like just completely discredit it or like just discard it, but video is definitely harder for me to learn. And like certain things that I want to execute that I'm not quite sure of yet, I can get frustrated a lot more easier than as opposed to, like when I'm writing a song, I know exactly what I want to write about. Like, it's easy for it to come to me, much easier than video. But like I said, I feel like it's best when they working together. "2019, we're going to be focusing more on G.I. Wonder as a group. Projects, we're going to drop an album. That's the plan, Lord willing. So, I'm just really focused in on like us moving together as one unit, just really executing, staying focused, staying organized, and just truly like listening to God's voice. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to do His will as opposed to my own, because I've done it my way and I've seen the results. You know what I'm saying? And I've done it God's way before, and I see the results, and it's always better that way. So I'm like, I just want to execute, honestly. It's like, because I've had so many ideas. Like you were saying, in 2018, I didn't drop a lot of music, but I had ideas literally all year long. It was a lack of execution. So 2019 is definitely the year of execution.